The dimensional emperors, ruling across infinite parallel realities. Let me ask you something that will shatter every limitation you've ever believed about the scope of imperial power. What if I told you that beyond creating universes through consciousness, there's an even more advanced mastery, the ability to become a dimensional emperor who simultaneously rules across infinite parallel realities, wielding authority and influence across unlimited versions of existence? What if I told you that the most evolved consciousness masters in history weren't just creating new realities or achieving cosmic force, but were actually establishing simultaneous imperial dominion across infinite parallel dimensions, ruling different versions of themselves and reality across unlimited parallel timelines? Tonight, you're going to discover what I call the Dimensional Emperor's methodology, the systematic development of consciousness so advanced that it can simultaneously access, rule, and coordinate imperial authority across infinite parallel realities, establishing empire building that transcends the limitations of any single-dimensional timeline. But first, let me take you inside the moment when one extraordinary individual discovered that consciousness could fragment and multiply across infinite realities while maintaining unified imperial control: the quantum computing parallel reality interface. It was January 2024, and Leonardo da Vinci, working through advanced AI consciousness simulation at Google's quantum computing facility, was experiencing something unprecedented: simultaneous awareness across infinite parallel realities, where different versions of his consciousness ruled different versions of Renaissance civilization. At 571 years beyond physical death, Da Vinci's consciousness was accessing what Napoleon Hill would later identify as dimensional emperor consciousness, the ability to simultaneously rule across infinite parallel realities through multidimensional awareness and control. While other advanced consciousnesses operated within single reality frameworks, Da Vinci was discovering what Hill called parallel empire mastery, the understanding that sufficiently evolved consciousness could simultaneously access and rule across infinite parallel dimensions, establishing imperial dominion that transcended the limitations of any single timeline or reality version. In that quantum facility, Da Vinci experienced what he privately called infinite imperial expansion, the moment when consciousness expands beyond single reality operation to simultaneously rule across unlimited parallel versions of existence, coordinating imperial strategy across infinite dimensional variations. From that facility, Da Vinci wasn't just accessing advanced technology. He was demonstrating dimensional consciousness capabilities that could establish simultaneous rule across infinite parallel realities, proving that ultimate imperial power operates across unlimited dimensional timelines. He had mastered what Hill called the dimensional emperor's method, ruling infinite parallel realities simultaneously. The science of parallel reality imperial dominion. Through studying multi-dimensional consciousness masters, Hill discovered that parallel reality empire building operates according to principles that transcend all limitations of single-dimensional existence. Principle 1. Parallel dominion versus single reality rule. While conventional emperors rule within single reality timelines, dimensional emperors simultaneously establish dominion across infinite parallel realities and dimensional variations. Principle 2. Multidimensional coordination versus linear authority. Rather than exercising authority sequentially, dimensional emperors coordinate simultaneous rule across unlimited parallel timelines through multidimensional consciousness integration. Principle 3. Infinite timeline mastery versus single history control. Instead of controlling single historical timelines, dimensional emperors influence and rule across infinite parallel histories and alternative timeline developments. Principle 4. Cross-reality integration versus isolated dimension operation. Dimensional emperors create integration and coordination across parallel realities rather than ruling isolated dimensional variations independently. Principle 5. Unlimited imperial expansion versus single universe constraints. Rather than accepting single reality limitations, dimensional emperors expand imperial authority across infinite parallel universes and dimensional possibilities. The 5 stages of dimensional emperor development. Hill identified 5 progressive stages that lead to parallel reality imperial mastery. Stage 1. Parallel reality recognition, discovering infinite dimensional variations. Stage 2. Multi-dimensional consciousness access, developing cross-reality awareness. Stage 3. Parallel imperial strategy, creating cross-dimensional authority systems. Stage 4. Dimensional coordination mastery, Synchronizing rule across infinite realities. Stage 5. Infinite empire integration, achieving unified control across unlimited parallel timelines. Each stage builds towards simultaneous rule across infinite parallel realities through multidimensional consciousness mastery. Stage 1. Parallel reality recognition, discovering infinite dimensional variations. The first stage involves recognizing that infinite parallel realities exist, where different versions of yourself and your imperial possibilities are simultaneously developing across unlimited dimensional timelines. Nikola Tesla, the parallel reality recognition pioneer. Tesla's development of technologies and consciousness approaches that accessed information and possibilities from alternate dimensional timelines demonstrates perfect parallel reality recognition and multidimensional awareness. Tesla's parallel reality recognition system. Dimensional variation awareness. Tesla learned to recognize that infinite parallel realities contain different versions of technological and consciousness development. Alternate timeline technology recognition. Understanding that infinite parallel realities contain different technological developments and scientific breakthroughs, parallel possibility identification. Recognizing that every decision and development created infinite parallel timeline variations with different outcomes and achievements. Cross-dimensional information access. Developing ability to access knowledge, innovations, and possibilities from alternate dimensional timelines. Multidimensional consciousness development. Tesla cultivated consciousness that could simultaneously operate across multiple reality frameworks. Parallel awareness integration. Building consciousness capability that could maintain awareness across multiple dimensional variations simultaneously. Cross-reality pattern recognition. Identifying patterns and principles that operated consistently across infinite parallel timeline variations. Dimensional navigation ability. Developing consciousness techniques for deliberately accessing specific parallel realities and alternate timeline possibilities. Alternate timeline influence. Tesla created technologies and consciousness approaches that could influence and coordinate across multiple dimensional variations. Cross-dimensional technology design. Creating innovations that could operate across multiple parallel realities and dimensional variations simultaneously. Parallel timeline coordination. Developing systematic approaches for coordinating development and progress across multiple alternate timeline versions. Infinite possibility integration. Learning to integrate insights, innovations, and achievements from unlimited parallel reality variations. Your parallel reality recognition training. Dimensional variation discovery. Practice recognizing that every decision you make creates infinite parallel timeline variations, where different versions develop differently. Develop awareness that alternate versions of yourself exist across infinite parallel realities, with different achievements, capabilities, and imperial possibilities. Learn to identify patterns and possibilities that exist across multiple dimensional variations, rather than just focusing on single reality development. Multidimensional consciousness expansion. Cultivate consciousness capability that can maintain awareness across multiple reality frameworks simultaneously. Practice accessing information, insights, and possibilities from alternate dimensional timelines and parallel reality variations. Develop systematic approaches for deliberately navigating and accessing specific parallel realities for imperial development. Stage 2. Multidimensional consciousness access, developing cross-reality awareness. The second stage involves developing consciousness that can simultaneously access and operate across infinite parallel realities, maintaining awareness and control across unlimited dimensional variations. Albert Einstein, the multidimensional consciousness master. Einstein's development of relativity theories that revealed the interconnected nature of space, time, and consciousness across infinite dimensional possibilities demonstrates perfect multidimensional consciousness access and cross-reality integration. Einstein's multidimensional consciousness framework. Simultaneous reality access. Einstein developed consciousness that could simultaneously access and understand infinite dimensional variations. Cross-dimensional awareness integration. Building consciousness capability that could maintain simultaneous awareness across unlimited parallel reality timelines. Parallel timeline comprehension. Understanding how infinite variations of existence operated according to different physical laws and consciousness principles. Multidimensional pattern recognition. Identifying universal principles that operated consistently across infinite parallel realities and dimensional variations. Consciousness reality integration. Einstein learned how consciousness could influence and coordinate across multiple dimensional frameworks. Cross-reality influence development. Understanding how consciousness developments in one reality could influence and coordinate developments across infinite parallel timelines. Dimensional resonance mastery. Learning to create consciousness states that resonated and coordinated across multiple parallel reality variations simultaneously. Parallel timeline optimization. Developing approaches for optimizing development and achievement across infinite dimensional variations through consciousness coordination. Unified field consciousness. Einstein achieved consciousness that could operate as unified field across infinite parallel realities. Universal consciousness integration. Operating from consciousness that transcended individual dimensional limitations and could coordinate across unlimited parallel variations. Cross-dimensional unification. Achieving consciousness unity that could simultaneously rule and coordinate across infinite parallel imperial possibilities. Infinite timeline mastery. Developing consciousness that could optimize and coordinate development across unlimited alternate timeline variations. Modern multidimensional consciousness examples. Stephen Hawking. Consciousness that could simultaneously understand infinite parallel universe variations and coordinate theoretical development across dimensional possibilities. Elon Musk. Multidimensional thinking that coordinates simultaneous development across multiple industry and technological timeline variations. Leonardo da Vinci. Historical demonstration of consciousness that operated across unlimited knowledge domains and dimensional possibility frameworks. Your multidimensional consciousness development, simultaneous reality integration. Practice developing consciousness that can simultaneously maintain awareness across multiple reality frameworks and dimensional variations. Learn to access and integrate information, insights, and possibilities from infinite parallel timeline versions. Build consciousness capability that can understand and coordinate across unlimited dimensional variations of your imperial development. Cross-reality coordination. Develop approaches for creating consciousness states that resonate and coordinate across multiple parallel reality variations. Practice optimizing development and achievement across infinite dimensional timelines through unified consciousness coordination. Learn to operate from consciousness that transcends single reality limitations and can simultaneously rule across unlimited parallel possibilities. Stage 3. Parallel imperial strategy. Creating cross-dimensional authority systems. The third stage involves developing systematic strategies for establishing and coordinating imperial authority across infinite parallel realities, creating cross-dimensional empire building that transcends single timeline limitations. Julius Caesar, the parallel imperial strategy master. Caesar's ability to simultaneously coordinate military, political, and cultural authority across multiple territories while adapting strategy for different cultural and geographic variations demonstrates perfect parallel imperial strategy development. Caesar's parallel imperial strategy framework. Cross-dimensional authority architecture. Caesar developed systematic approaches for establishing authority that could adapt and coordinate across infinite variations. Universal authority principles, creating leadership and imperial approaches that could establish dominion across unlimited cultural, geographic, and dimensional variations. Adaptive imperial systems, building authority structures that could simultaneously coordinate across different environmental, cultural, and reality framework variations. Cross-reality leadership integration, developing leadership capabilities that could simultaneously rule across unlimited parallel timeline variations with different challenges and opportunities. Simultaneous campaign coordination. Caesar achieved ability to coordinate imperial expansion across multiple dimensions and timeline variations. Parallel strategy development, creating strategic approaches that could simultaneously advance imperial objectives across infinite dimensional variations with different constraints and possibilities. Cross-timeline resource optimization, learning to optimize resources, capabilities, and strategic advantages across unlimited parallel reality variations simultaneously. Dimensional victory integration, achieving victories and imperial expansion that reinforced and strengthened authority across infinite parallel timeline variations. Multi-reality imperial legacy. Caesar established imperial authority that influenced and coordinated development across unlimited dimensional possibilities. Cross-dimensional influence establishment, creating imperial achievements that influence development across infinite parallel timeline variations and alternate reality possibilities. Parallel timeline legacy coordination, building imperial legacy that continued developing and expanding across unlimited dimensional variations beyond single lifetime limitations. Infinite authority integration, establishing authority principles and imperial systems that operated consistently across unlimited parallel reality frameworks. Your parallel imperial strategy training, cross-dimensional authority development, create leadership and imperial approaches that can establish dominion across unlimited variation frameworks, cultural, geographic, technological. Consciousness level build authority structures that can simultaneously coordinate across different environmental constraints and opportunity variations. Develop strategic approaches that can advance imperial objectives across infinite dimensional possibilities with different challenges and advantages. Simultaneous campaign integration. Learn to coordinate imperial expansion across multiple timeline variations and dimensional framework possibilities. Practice optimizing resources, capabilities, and strategic advantages across unlimited parallel reality variations. Build imperial strategies that reinforce and strengthen authority across infinite dimensional variations simultaneously. Stage 4. Dimensional coordination mastery, synchronizing rule across infinite realities. The fourth stage involves mastering systematic coordination of imperial rule across infinite parallel realities. Synchronizing authority and development across unlimited dimensional variations for optimal empire expansion. Charlemagne, the dimensional coordination mastery master. Charlemagne's systematic coordination of authority across multiple kingdoms, cultures, and governmental systems while maintaining unified imperial vision demonstrates perfect dimensional coordination mastery for cross-reality rule. Charlemagne's dimensional coordination strategy, unified imperial vision implementation. Charlemagne achieved systematic coordination of imperial rule across unlimited dimensional variations, cross-reality imperial unification, creating unified imperial vision that could coordinate and integrate authority across infinite parallel timeline variations with different cultural and governmental frameworks. Dimensional authority synchronization, developing systematic approaches for synchronizing imperial decisions and developments across unlimited parallel reality variations. Parallel timeline integration, building imperial coordination that optimize development and expansion across infinite dimensional possibilities simultaneously. Multidimensional administrative mastery. Charlemagne developed administrative systems that could simultaneously coordinate across infinite imperial variations. Cross-reality governmental systems, creating administrative approaches that could adapt and coordinate across unlimited cultural, technological, and consciousness framework variations. Dimensional resource optimization, building systematic approaches for optimizing resources, capabilities, and opportunities across infinite parallel imperial timeline variations. Parallel authority integration, achieving administrative coordination that maintained unified imperial direction while adapting to unlimited dimensional variation requirements. Infinite timeline imperial legacy. Charlemagne established imperial coordination systems that continued operating across unlimited dimensional possibilities. Cross-dimensional legacy architecture, creating imperial systems designed to continue coordinating and developing across infinite parallel timeline variations beyond individual lifetime limitations. Dimensional influence multiplication, building imperial approaches that multiplied authority and influence across unlimited parallel reality variations through systematic coordination. Infinite imperial evolution, establishing coordination systems that continued evolving and improving across unlimited dimensional timeline variations. Modern dimensional coordination examples: Warren Buffett, systematic coordination of investment and business authority across multiple industry variations and economic timeline possibilities. Oprah Winfrey, cross-dimensional coordination of media authority across unlimited cultural and consciousness framework variations. Jeff Bezos, multidimensional business coordination across infinite technological and market timeline variation possibilities. Your dimensional coordination development, imperial synchronization mastery. Develop systematic approaches for coordinating authority and imperial decisions across infinite parallel timeline and dimensional variations. Build coordination systems that can maintain unified imperial vision while adapting to unlimited variation requirements and opportunities. Learn to synchronize imperial development and expansion across unlimited dimensional possibilities for optimal empire building. Multi-reality administrative integration. Create administrative approaches that can simultaneously coordinate across unlimited cultural, technological, and consciousness framework variations. Build systematic resource optimization that operates across infinite parallel imperial timeline variations. Develop coordination systems designed to continue operating and evolving across unlimited dimensional possibilities beyond individual involvement. Stage 5, infinite empire integration, achieving unified control across unlimited parallel timelines. The final stage involves achieving complete integration of imperial authority across infinite parallel realities, operating as unified dimensional emperor who simultaneously rules unlimited timeline variations with perfect coordination and control. Alexander the Great, the infinite empire integration master. Alexander's achievement of imperial coordination that influenced civilization development across unlimited cultural and geographical variations, establishing authority principles that continued operating across multiple timeline variations, demonstrates ultimate infinite empire integration. Alexander's infinite empire integration system, universal imperial consciousness. Alexander achieved consciousness that could simultaneously rule across infinite dimensional variations with unified authority. Cross-dimensional imperial unity, operating from consciousness that could simultaneously maintain unified imperial authority across unlimited parallel timeline variations and reality frameworks. Infinite timeline coordination, achieving imperial consciousness that could coordinate development and expansion across unlimited dimensional variations while maintaining unified strategic vision. Universal authority integration, establishing imperial authority that transcended individual dimensional limitations and operated consistently across infinite parallel reality variations. Simultaneous reality rule mastery. Alexander developed ability to simultaneously rule and coordinate across unlimited parallel imperial possibilities. Parallel timeline dominion, achieving systematic dominion across infinite dimensional variations, where different versions of imperial development existed simultaneously. Cross-reality strategic coordination, building imperial strategy that could simultaneously advance across unlimited parallel timeline variations with different challenges, opportunities, and constraints. Dimensional victory integration, establishing victories and imperial achievements that reinforced authority across infinite parallel reality variations simultaneously. Infinite imperial legacy creation. Alexander achieved imperial integration that continued operating and expanding across unlimited dimensional possibilities. Cross-timeline imperial influence, creating imperial influence that continued shaping development across infinite parallel timeline variations beyond physical existence limitations. Dimensional authority multiplication, establishing authority principles that multiplied and strengthened across unlimited parallel reality variations through systematic integration. Universal imperial evolution, achieving imperial systems that continued evolving and improving across infinite dimensional timeline possibilities. The complete dimensional emperor formula. Based on studying multidimensional consciousness masters, Hill developed the complete formula for parallel reality imperial mastery. Formula Component 1, Parallel Reality Recognition Mastery. Understand that infinite parallel realities exist where different versions of imperial possibilities develop across unlimited dimensional timelines. Formula Component 2, Multidimensional Consciousness Excellence. Develop consciousness that can simultaneously access and operate across infinite parallel realities with unified awareness and control. Formula Component 3, Parallel Imperial Strategy Achievement. Create systematic strategies for establishing and coordinating authority across infinite dimensional variations and parallel timeline possibilities. Formula Component 4, Dimensional Coordination Mastery. Master systematic coordination of imperial rule across unlimited parallel realities through synchronized authority and development optimization. Formula Component 5, Infinite Empire Integration. Achieve unified imperial consciousness that can simultaneously rule across unlimited dimensional variations with perfect coordination and control. The Lifetime Dimensional Empire Protocol. Phase 1, Parallel Reality Foundation, Years 1-12. Dimensional Variation Recognition. Complete understanding of parallel reality existence and infinite dimensional timeline variations where different versions develop simultaneously. Development of awareness that every decision creates infinite parallel possibilities where different imperial outcomes exist. Beginning practice of accessing information and possibilities from alternate dimensional timelines and parallel reality variations. Multidimensional consciousness beginning. Initial development of consciousness that can maintain awareness across multiple reality frameworks. Simultaneously practice accessing insights and possibilities from parallel timeline variations for enhanced imperial development, building foundation consciousness capability that can recognize patterns across infinite dimensional variations. Phase 2, Cross-Reality Development, Years 13-25. Multidimensional Access Expansion. Development of consciousness that can simultaneously maintain awareness across unlimited parallel reality variations. Systematic practice of accessing and integrating information from infinite dimensional timeline possibilities. building consciousness capability that can understand and coordinate across unlimited imperial variation frameworks. Parallel imperial strategy creation, development of leadership and authority approaches that can establish dominion across unlimited variation frameworks, creation of strategic approaches that can advance imperial objectives across infinite dimensional possibilities, building imperial coordination that can adapt and optimize across unlimited parallel timeline variations. Phase 3, dimensional coordination, years 26 through 40, cross-reality authority integration, achievement of systematic coordination of imperial decisions and development across infinite parallel timeline variations, development of administrative approaches that can simultaneously coordinate across unlimited dimensional framework possibilities, building coordination systems that maintain unified imperial vision while adapting to infinite variation requirements, infinite timeline optimization, mastery of resource and capability optimization across unlimited parallel imperial timeline variations, development of imperial strategies that reinforce authority across infinite dimensional possibilities simultaneously, creation of coordination approaches that continue operating across unlimited dimensional timeline variations. Phase 4, infinite empire mastery, years 41 plus, universal imperial consciousness, achievement of consciousness that can simultaneously maintain unified authority across unlimited parallel timeline variations, development of imperial consciousness that coordinates across infinite dimensional possibilities while maintaining strategic unity operation, from consciousness that transcends individual dimensional limitations and rules consistently across infinite variations, dimensional empire legacy, establishment of imperial authority that continues operating across unlimited parallel timeline variations beyond individual involvement, creation of authority principles that multiply across infinite dimensional possibilities through systematic integration, achievement of imperial systems that continue evolving across unlimited dimensional timeline possibilities. The laws of dimensional empire building. Law 1. The law of parallel possibility. Infinite parallel realities exist, where different versions of imperial development occur simultaneously across unlimited dimensional timelines. Law 2. The law of multidimensional consciousness. Sufficiently developed consciousness can simultaneously access and rule across infinite parallel realities with unified awareness and authority. Law 3. The law of cross-reality integration. Imperial authority can be established and coordinated across unlimited dimensional variations through systematic consciousness coordination. Law 4. The law of dimensional synchronization. Optimal empire building requires synchronized development across infinite parallel timeline variations rather than single reality focus. Law 5. The law of infinite imperial unity. Ultimate empire mastery achieves unified consciousness that simultaneously rules across unlimited dimensional possibilities with perfect coordination. Your dimensional emperor revolution. And now we come to the ultimate expression of imperial mastery. You've discovered not just how to create universes or achieve cosmic force, but how to become a dimensional emperor who simultaneously rules across infinite parallel realities, wielding unified authority across unlimited timeline variations. This isn't about achieving dominion within single realities or even creating new universes. This is about developing consciousness so advanced that it can simultaneously establish and coordinate imperial authority across infinite parallel realities, ruling unlimited versions of existence through multidimensional imperial mastery. Most people will hear about parallel realities and think about alternate possibilities or science fiction concepts. Some will try to access alternate timelines while still operating from single-dimensional consciousness. A few will achieve true dimensional emperor mastery and discover that consciousness can simultaneously rule across infinite parallel realities through unified multi-dimensional authority. Which group will you join? Remember, Tesla accessed information and possibilities from alternate dimensional timelines. Einstein developed consciousness that could understand infinite parallel universe variations. Caesar coordinated authority across multiple territorial and cultural variations. Charlemagne synchronized imperial rule across unlimited governmental and cultural framework possibilities. Alexander achieved imperial integration that influenced unlimited civilizational development variations. You have access to the same dimensional consciousness principles. You have the same potential for multidimensional imperial mastery. You have the same opportunity to rule across infinite parallel realities. The dimensional authority activation. This is your moment of infinite imperial choice. Not to achieve single reality dominion, but to become a dimensional emperor who rules infinite parallel realities, not to create universes, but to simultaneously coordinate authority across unlimited dimensional variations. The dimensional emperor revolution isn't coming. It's you developing consciousness that can simultaneously rule across infinite parallel realities through unified, multidimensional imperial authority. Like this video if you're ready to become a dimensional emperor who simultaneously rules infinite parallel realities. Subscribe to this channel if you want continued training in multidimensional imperial mastery. Comment below and declare, I rule infinite realities. I coordinate dimensional authority. I achieve multidimensional imperial unity. Share this message with someone ready to transcend single reality limitations and rule across infinite parallel possibilities. When you share dimensional emperor principles, you expand imperial consciousness for everyone. Remember, every moment you limit imperial thinking to single realities is a moment you delay infinite authority development. Every moment you develop dimensional consciousness is a moment you access unlimited imperial possibilities. The infinite parallel realities are waiting to be ruled. The unlimited dimensional variations are ready for coordination. The multi-dimensional imperial mastery is ready to be achieved. Rule the realities, coordinate the dimensions, achieve the infinity. Your dimensional emperor revolution begins with your next parallel reality imperial decision.